Welcome back again, GAT test takers. In this video, we're working on spotting contextual errors. This is one of the questions that usually come up in GAT examinations. In this question, Sarah, you will be given a full sentence. Sometimes the sentence, all right, is a little bit lengthy, and you will be given four words. One of them does not fit the logical of the context of the sentence. You must choose a word that should be replaced because it doesn't fit the logic. By the way, we have no grammar correction. We have nothing to do about grammar. It's all about the logic and the meaning. All right? So how do you know the wrong word? The wrong word makes the sentence illogical. For example, um, when I say that Sarah went to a cafe and she had some medicine, does it make sense here? When Sarah goes to a cafe, does she take medicine?
No.
Nope. She can have a drink, she can have coffee, tea, whatever. But actually, this word here does not fit the context. So what are the steps that you need to follow in order to spot this word? Step number one, Sarah, read the whole sentence. You must read the whole sentence and then ask yourself, what is the sentence about? What does it talk about? Try to find who and what first. Who and what first. For example, Sarah went to the cafe and she had some medicine. So the sentence here is about Sarah. Sarah went to a cafe. And after that, you need to find a strange word. Hands down here, the word medicine does not fit the context. And there's something else you need to do, Sarah. Try to replace the illogic word. If it's replaceable, then you're working in the right direction. For example, Sarah went to the cafe and she had some coffee, for example. So here it's okay. But I need you to watch for some traps. The illogical word or the wrong word will fit grammatically, which means Sarah went to a cafe and she had some medicine. Look at the word medicine. Is it a noun or a verb? It's a noun. And the context here needs a noun too. So that's why sometimes it goes unnoticed. That's why sometimes we don't notice it easily. You know why? Because the word medicine is a noun. And the word that you need to put here is a different noun. So here, it's not about grammar. It's all about what? It's all about the meaning. I'll give you a second example. When I say Sarah made the shopping yesterday, what is the sentence about? It's about Sarah. And did what? The shopping. Sarah made the shopping. If you look at the sentence, grammatically, it's wonderful. But unfortunately, when we do the shopping, does the word shopping takes make? Nope. We say Sarah does the shopping or Sarah goes shopping. But we don't say that Sarah makes the shopping. Am I clear?
Yes.
So this is the point. Let's work. I'm going to give you 6 examples. All right. I'm going to think out loud with you. And after that, I will give you 50 questions.
Okay.
Clear? And after the class, I will give you more 50 questions you do after the class. Let's look at this example. Let's work together. The doctor prescribed a cake for the patient's fever. What is the sentence about?
Okay.
No, it's not about a cake. I need you to follow the steps because this example is so simple. But sometimes sentences are complicated. I'm asking you here, what is the sentence about? It's about a doctor.
Okay.
Did what? He prescribed something for a patient because the patient had some fever. Good. Which word is strange here? Cake. A doctor does not prescribe a cake. Can you replace it? Yes. Medicine, drug, antibiotic. It's okay. So here, now you're working in the right direction. So replace the word medicine, the word cake with the word medicine. Clear?
Yes.
Good. And take care of the traps here, by the way. The trap here, prescribe a cake. A cake is a noun. And the word that I need here is a noun too. Number two, the teacher punished the student for helping his classmate. What is the sentence about?
About the teacher
Okay, did what?
punished
Yeah, student for why?
helping his classmates.
Which one does not fit the context here?
Punished.
Punished. Is it replaceable?
Mm.
Yeah, it should be replaced by praised,
Okay.
rewarded, thanked. So it makes sense here. And the problem here, the trap here, is the word punish is a verb. And the word I need here to replace the word punish is a verb or should be a verb too. Example number three. After training for months, he was ashamed to win the championship. What is the sentence about?
The training.
Good job. And winning, by the way. Which word does not fit the context here?
Xiaomi.
Yeah, ashamed, because no one feels ashamed when he wins something. So replace it. After months, he was proud. He was happy. All right. He was lucky. All right. And the word here is an adjective. Let's look at example number five. Four. The firefighter extinguished the meeting quickly. And by the way, this example is a little bit tricky. Look here. What is the sentence about?
The firefighter.
Perfect. Did what?
Ex conscious.
Extinguish. Yeah. Extinguish mean that to put out fire. You know when they put out the fire? Extinguished the meeting quickly. Good job. So which word does not fit the context here?
Extinct.
Extinguish. Yeah, perfect. Extinguish mean to put out fire, stop fire. But does the word extinguish collocate with meeting? No. We usually say that hold a meeting or start a meeting or end a meeting or stop a meeting. But the problem here, the word firefighter, yes, firefighters usually extinguish fires, but they don't extinguish the meeting. Clear? Example number five. The charity provided food and shelter to the wealthy victims. What is the sentence about?
Charity.
Perfect. Doing what?
Wealthy.
Yeah. Giving food. All right. And help to people, victims. All right. Which word does not fit the context here?
Wealthy.
Wealthy, because charity does not help wealthy people. Can we replace it?
Yeah, with need.
Yeah. Needy, displaced, poor, homeless, underprivileged, overtrodden people. All these are examples or words can replace this one. The last example before you start your practice. He apologized sincerely since he refused him immediately. So he refused him immediately. What is the sentence about?
About the apologized.
Apologizing and accepting. All right. So which word does not fit the context here?
Used.
Refused. Replace.
It's accept.
Accept. Perfect. Accepted. Pardon. Forgave. And in the examples here, sometimes the sentences are a little bit longer. So what you should do with longer sentences, break them down into chunks. All right? Follow the same steps. You can do them mentally. You can do them out loud. It's okay. Number one, read.
We need to protect the environment now. What now to help increase health problems to maintain the ecosystem and preserve the earth for our children.
Yeah, the earth for our children. Would you like me to ask you out loud? You can do this mentally. What is it about? Think. It's about something we need to do to help the environment and solve the problems and protect the ecosystem and protect the earth for future generations. All right, which one does not fit the context here?
Increase.
Yeah, increase healthy problems. Perfect. Replace it. Replace.
Mm.
We need to protect. Replace, you need to test its replacement. Yeah,
Decrease.
decrease. Decrease healthy problems. We can say prevent healthy problems. Stop healthy problems. Good, perfect. Two.
Uh, Population explosion needs controlled manners to manage Earth. Resources, we must find way to utilize the natural resources in the efficient manner to satisfy the ever-growing needs of the people.
You'd better break this paragraph into simple sentences. Look at the first chunk here. Population explosion needs controlled manners to manage Earth's resources. Do you think that, do you know what is a paragraph about?
No.
It is about the increasing number of people. Population. You know, population is the number of people who live somewhere. So population explosion needs
Okay.
controlled manners to manage Earth's resources. Have you spotted something wrong here?
It's population.
Population. No, population is good. It's not pollution. It is population. Population. The number of people who live somewhere. Look at the second part. We must find ways to utilize the natural resources in an efficient manner to satisfy the ever-growing needs of people. The problem here with manners, yeah, manners is the way you behave toward people. But to fix a problem like population explosion, we need controlled steps, measures, إجراءات, procedures. All right? These can solve a problem, not manners. Manners is the way you treat people, your behavior, right?
Yes.
Next.
Sun energy may be used to replace the increasing demand for fuels, yeah, like coal, wood, and so on. When rainwater harvesting in the must to meet the water needs of the urban population. If we deplete the earth of its resources at such a fast a pace, sooner or later we will have to search for another planet that can sustain life like Earth.
Good job. What is it about? This sentence,
About
it's
the
about what?
sun,
What this paragraph about?
about the sun.
No, it's not about the sun, by the way. It's about natural resources like sun and rainwater. Okay? Sun
Okay.
and rainwater. Good. So cut it into pieces and read them separately. Let's work. Sun energy may be used to replace the increasing demand for fuels like coal, wood, and so on. Is there something wrong here?
Sustain.
Sustain is not, yeah, but sustain is good because you know sustain to keep something in good conditions. Sustain life like Earth. I mean support life, sustain life, support life. The problem here is so easy, by the way. What do we call the energy that we get from the sun?
I don't
Uh,
know.
what do we call it? SORAL, solar energy, not sun energy.
Okay.
Number four.
Uh, although most although most of the test what is faster growing jobs in today economy, will require a college demand. Many of the new jobs being created from home health aid to desktop publisher require a knowledge other than the gained from earning a degree.
Earning a degree. Okay. Can you tell me what is a paragraph about? Yeah.
The growing of
Growing about it's about a future job. Look at the fastest growing jobs in today's economy will require a college demand. Many of the new jobs being created from home health aid to desktop publisher require knowledge other than that gained from earning a degree. So here we're talking about the nature of future jobs. So break it down here. Let's look at the first word in bold. Although, although most of the fastest growing jobs in today's economy will require a college demand, many of the new jobs being created. Skip this part, by the way. This part, this is an interrupter. I'm trying to interrupt you. Don't read anything between commas. Yeah. So many of new jobs being created require knowledge other than the gain from earning a degree. So which one here does not fit the context?
I think it's demand because the sentence should state that the jobs will require.
Perfect.
It will be
So
degree
degree,
or
not,
education.
that's wonderful. A college education or a college degree. Super. Well done, Sarah. Fine. You're you're hereby.
You are here.
Okay, go ahead.
You're hereby appointed as a programmer with a primary period of 1 year, and your performance will be reviewed at the end of the period of confirmation.
Okay, so what is it about? What is the sentence about? Look here, read it slowly. You're
About the
hereby,
her
huh,
appointed for programming.
about who, ask yourself who, a programmer, okay, who has been appointed, all right, with a period, for a period of time of 1 year. And his performance, I mean his work, will be studied carefully, will be examined, will be reviewed at the end of this year for confirmation. If he was good, all right, he would be recruited again. If he wasn't, it's okay. So which one here does not make sense?
Hereby
No, hereby it's good. Look at primary period. You know, if
primary.
something primary means something initial, all right? The first step of something. The word the primary here is wrong, right? What should we replace it with? We have some period of time that's called probation period of time. It's probation period of time when you give somebody a chance to prove themselves and prove their worth. Then you make a final decision about recruiting them. It's called in Arabic فترة تجربة. Good. We call it a probation period or a trial period. Question number 6. If you would like to read silently, it's
The,
okay. If it's better for you.
the record for the biggest tiger hunt has not been met since 1911 when Lord Hardinge, the Fury
Then
of
Viceroy of
India,
India.
shot, yeah, shot a tiger that measured 11 feet and 6 inches.
Perfect. So what is it about? What
About
is it's about? It's about
Fury of
hunting.
India.
hunting the biggest tiger.
Mm.
All right? It is about hunting the biggest tiger. So now let's read it. The record, the record for the biggest tiger hunt has not been met since 1911 when Lord Hardinge, then Viceroy of India, they shot a tiger that measured 11 feet and 6 inches. So which word does not fit the context here?
I
The-
think it's myth. We should to
Perfect.
replace it with a broken.
Yeah, break. The rake, yeah, hasn't been broken. That's wonderful. Next.
Uh, to get Rowland Ward. Book of hunting records was the longest ambition of every serious hunter.
What is the sentence about? It's about a book that collects hunting records. Good. So, and if you're gonna be super lucky if you could put your name inside this book. So to get one's name in the Roland Word Book of Hunting Records was the longest ambition of every series hunter.
It's named the wrong one.
No, replace that.
I don't know.
Huh.
I don't have answer.
Look at the word ambition. Do we say longest ambition? Do we have a long ambition or biggest ambition?
Biggest?
Yeah, biggest or highest, right? Or when sometimes we say ultimate ambition, not longest. The problem here, this question, by the way, is one of the most difficult one because the word longest here is an adjective, and the word I need here is an adjective too. All right, so try to read carefully. Next, as she was suffering from high fever, she couldn't bring the examination. It is about a girl. She was sick, and unfortunately, she couldn't do the examination.
I think it's bring because it's we will
That's
replace
it.
with take.
You don't have to think. It is the answer. Bring can do the examination. Next, with a thundering roar. Thundering. The sound is awful here. The huge rocket soared up from the launching pad. So here I'm talking about a rocket that left the launching pad, left Earth, and making a lot of noise.
I think it's the question give us
Huh.
identify the noun in the sentence. I think it's part the wrong word because we need to.
No, 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 no. The base of the rocket is called the launching pad. The launching pad, right? The problem here with soar up. Soar means to fly like a bird. When a bird flies without moving its wings, this is the meaning of soar. This is soar. You see, sometimes birds fly, 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 fly high in the sky, and then they don't move their wings to fly. So the right answer here should be took off. When a rocket or a plane leaves the Earth, this is called taking off, not soaring up. Clear? Sarah?
Yes, yes.
Okay, 10.
Our office clock is not so correct as it could be. It is usually 5 minutes late.
Good job. Here we're talking about their office clock, which is 5 minutes late, usually 5 minutes late.
I see the wrong word.
Which one? Yeah, find the wrong one.
It's correct.
Yeah, perfect. It should be what? Replace it. It should be accurate. All right, not correct. Accurate. دقيق. 11.
TV sets have become costlier thanks to the sudden rise in the prices of important compounds.
Yeah. So here I'm talking about what? I'm talking about prices of TV sets, which became higher because of something.
What?
So which one here?
Is sets?
TV sets? No, no, no. A TV, by the way, is called a TV set.
So it's
The,
not sets.
look here. Look at the imported. What does what does a TV set consist of? A TV set consists of elements like the satellite, the receiver, the remote control, the TV itself. So these are not called compounds. Those are not compounds. Those are called components. You know, components, مكونات, right?
Okay.
It should be components. Components. But because the word compound is a noun and it looks like the word components, compounds means something consisting of too many things. Compound. But the word components, I mean the elements that we use in making something. Next.
The officer asks his secretary to remember him about the meeting.
Which one do you go for?
I think it's remember. We
Perfect.
will with
Should be
the mind.
should be replaced by remind. Yeah, it's okay. Remind. Right. Next.
The transport workers have organized a strike asking for more salary.
Okay. So look at this one here.
It's it's salary.
So salary. Nope. It's good. Good salary.
It's transport or organized. I'm not sure.
Look, I think this question is a little bit tough because if you want something but force, I think you shouldn't use the word ask. When you ask somebody to do something, you ask verbally. All right. For example, you asking me to make the class at 1 or 2. So this is a request. But when you organize a strike like a protest or something, it's better to use demanding. Demanding here means to ask but force. All right.
Mm.
Next.
The two brothers shared the property beside themselves.
Yeah, the two brothers. So the sentence is about two brothers who share the property. A property is like a house or something besides themselves. Which word does not fit the context here?
It's beside.
Besides, perfect. Replace it. Between. All right? Should be between. Between themselves. Next.
Uh, I will be giving blood in the hospital at 9 a.m. tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll be giving blood in the hospital. It is right. It's right clear.
It's a blood?
Blood is not in bold here.
It's hospital.
No, hospital. Why? Replace it. Where do people usually give blood? In
It's
hospitals.
giving.
Giving. Yeah, we don't give blood. We we donate it. Right? Donate blood. Ever seen that somebody went to a hospital and told them that I need to sell my blood? Next.
Try and to understand the confidence of your opponents before you take any step against them.
So the sentence here is advice. It's a piece of advice. It's about when you try to take any step against your opponents, I mean that your rivals, خصمك, and you need to understand something.
Try to understand the content. It's confidence.
Confidence, perfect. You need to understand their strengths. You need to understand their intentions. All right. Not confidence, by the way. Confidence is something that's shown, not to be understood. 17.
The passengers were afraid, but the captain consoled them that there was no danger.
Yeah, perfect. The passengers were afraid, but the captain consoled them that there was no danger. So here it is about some people on a plane and they got panicked, but the captain tried to do something for them.
It's, it's danger.
Danger? What is danger? Yeah. Nope.
Danger. Wait,
There was no
wait, wait.
danger.
I
Listen
don't
to
know.
me. Listen to me. What happened when one of your friends feel panicked? When somebody
Mm,
feel panicked, what do you do? I try to make them comfortable. I try to
yeah,
make them assure them. So the problem here with console.
console. Yeah.
Yeah, console actually when something happens, when somebody loses somebody he loves, when somebody dies, and you go for their families to console them, right? To
Mm,
stay next to somebody and make them more comfortable, especially after losing somebody or an incident of death. But I'm trying to, for example, when I tell you that don't worry, the GAT examination will be good. I am sure that you will make it, you will hit it. And I'm not consoling you. What I'm doing, I'm trying to reassuring you. All right.
okay.
So it should be replaced by assured.
Sure.
Yeah. When
Okay.
you assure somebody, you make them, yeah. 18. They sat by the river bank with their legs hanging in the water.
It's bank.
No, river bank. What's the problem with the river bank? It's good.
It's what hanging. They sat by the river. They sat.
Sat. It's good.
So hanging.
Yeah, it is hanging here. If something is hanging, can you find its position?
No.
Hanging from the ceiling. For For example, it's okay. So hang, this is something that is attached to a support above, like a fan or something. It's okay. But dangle to mean hang loosely or swing freely. So the right answer here should be hanging and should be replaced by hanging, dangled. Listen to me. When you put your feet in water, are they fixed to something? Are they fixed to something in the ceiling? Nope.
No.
They're loose. You're moving them freely in water. All right? So dangle here means to hang something loosely and move it right and left, right? Like swaying. You can say that they sat by the river bank with their legs swaying in the water, swaying in motion, loose in motion, right? But if something, I'm hanging something, I'm fixing it to a support or something so it doesn't fall. The receptionist asked the patient, "Who recommended you to Dr. Paulson?"
Uh, What?
Number 19.
Mister, can I take 1 minute only?
1 minute, okay?
Okay, back. I'm so sorry.
Problem. So 19.
The receptions.
The receptionist asked the patient, "Who recommended you to Dr. Paulson?" So the sentence is about a receptionist asking a patient, how did he know about Dr. Paulson?
It's recommended.
Recommended. Perfect. Can you replace it? Should be replaced by referred.
Okay.
Yeah, referred. All right. For example, let's imagine that you went to a doctor uh, who cares about or treats skin problems, and he asks you that he told you that this is not your problem. You need to see, for example, an expert in heart surgery. So what I'm doing here, I'm referring you to another doctor. 20.
It is quite tough to declare which candidate would win the presidential election.
Yeah, it is quite tough to declare which candidate will win the presidential election.
It is. It's declare.
Declare. The right answer here should be anticipate, predict. You know, when we predict something? Good. Next.
Okay. It is a fortunate that the time bomb had burned only after the crowd had dispersed.
Yeah, it is fortunate that the time bomb had burned only after the crowd had dispersed. What is it about? It is about a time bomb. And what happened? People were lucky because the bomb happened after the crowd went away, dispersed.
It's At that time, it's burned.
Burn. Yeah. What happens to a bomb? A bomb usually explodes, right?
Yeah.
Or the bomb blew off. Next, 22.
The celebration was abandoned due to heavy rains.
Yeah, the celebration was abandoned due to heavy rains. So here I'm talking about a party or celebration, and this celebration didn't take place because there was a lot of rain.
It's abandoned.
Abandon, perfect. Abandon here to leave somebody. For example, in many communities in Europe, after they get married, the wife or the husband abandon the family. Abandon the family, they'll leave the family forever. Next,
Uh, the company has instructed all the colleges under its jurisdiction to ban use of mobile phones inside the college premises.
so the company, here I'm talking about a university decision, and this decision, this university has decided to ban mobile phones inside the college premises.
Its premises?
Premises? Nope. Premises is good, by the way. I
So,
mean, premises means buildings.
yeah, the company.
Company, of course. Should be university,
Mm.
right, Sarah? University. The university has instructed that all colleges under its control or authority to ban the use of mobile phones. Next. And
And
education.
an education in handling money would imply the ability to oversee the consequences of the overspending or borrowing.
And education. Good. And education in handling money would imply the ability to oversee the consequences of overspending or overborrowing. So here we've got some advice. It talks about learning about money and how to manage your money. This will help you keep your eyes and you know the consequences or the negative results of overspending money. I mean, that being extravagant or over borrowing money when you borrow money a lot.
Mm. Would
Wood is good.
imply overseas.
You know, Sarah, the problem is that we're not fixing grammar. The word or the wrong word here is similarly looks like the word that we're looking for. Look at the word oversee. Oversee consequences. You know, consequences, it means tabi'at. Oversee means supervise. What do we do with consequences? Which word collocates with consequences? We don't say oversee consequences. We don't supervise consequences. We predict. We foresee. All right. So there's a big difference here between foresee and oversee. Foresee, I mean to anticipate, to predict.
Okay.
All right. Well, capital. Not oversee. Oversee means to surprise. So this is the wrong one. Next.
The greatest things in the style of writing or speaking, it's to have a use of metaphor.
Yeah, the greatest thing in the style of writing or speaking is to have a use of metaphor.
I'm not sure, but I think it's use.
Use, perfect. It is use, hands down, to have knowledge, awareness of metaphor. Because if I give you an expression and you don't know, you're not aware of this metaphor, for example, anything, an example, when I say that the suns or the clouds are balls of cotton, and you don't know, you don't have the knowledge, or you don't know what balls of cotton mean. I mean that it's too cloudy. So the sky has got balls of cotton. This is an example of a metaphor. The police booked a case against the taxi driver for wrong parking. So here I'm talking about the police, and a taxi driver who parked his car in the wrong place.
It's against.
No, why against? Look at the word
Negative.
case. Do we say book a case?
Not booked. Not booked. Yeah.
File a case, right? File, okay, no, book a case. We book a room. We can book a ticket, but the police filed the case. The sales boy told the consumer not to touch the products to display, on display.
Uh, it's sales.
So sales, what's wrong with sales? I mean the shop assistant. Look here. What do we call the people who go shopping? What do we call the people who buy something? Not consumer, customer.
Customer.
The sales boy told the customer not to touch the products on display. Next, he always exaggerates. So take what he says with a dash of salt.
It's exaggerates.
Nope. Exaggerate. Okay. We need to understand it first. I'm talking about somebody that he exaggerates. I mean that he gives things a bigger size. When I exaggerate about something, for example, if I'm rich, but I'm exaggerating about being rich, I say that I have 50 million reals. So this is exaggeration. So I'm giving something a bigger size, right? So take what he says, not with a dash. This is an idiom, which means with a pinch of salt or a grain of salt. If I tell you something, okay, Sarah, and you tell me, okay, mister, I'm gonna take it with a pinch of salt, I mean that I won't believe it. I won't take it seriously. All right?
Mm.
You see social media, you see talk shows, they say a lot of things. But actually, frankly speaking, I take it with a pinch of salt. Some people say that the end of the world would be in 2030, and after that, there would be no life, and so on and so on. So I take these things with a pinch of salt. I doubt that. I question that. 29. To amend a piece of writing means to remove mistakes from it.
Is writing missed.
Did you study at school the process writing? The process writing. We start
No.
with we start with first brainstorming, collecting ideas, and number
No.
two, we draft. We make a draft, and then we review, and then we edit, and then we proofread or we publish. So amend a piece of writing, we don't amend it. We edit a piece of writing.
Yeah.
Good. Next.
Uh, person who wants to go out to work should to be given the possibility to do so.
Okay, so a person who wants to go out to work should be given the possibility to do so. Let's imagine that you want to work after you finish high school. You will go to your parents and you will tell them that I want to work. Will your parents give you the possibility or give you what?
They are not given the possibility.
No possibility. Possibility is how how likely something will happen. So a person who wants to go out to work should be given what? No possibility, permission, right?
Okay.
Next.
He puts in a tremendous amount of job to complete the project.
Yeah, he put in a tremendous amount of job to complete the project. What is it about? It's about somebody who works hard to complete his project.
It's job.
Job, perfect. We gotta say work. A job, this is the name of the job, like a teacher, like a doctor. But the efforts that you put into something, this is called work. Good job, Sarah. 32.
The robber finally decided to finish his silence and reveal the truth to the police.
So I'm talking about a robber, and this robber was under arrest, and he didn't want to talk. After some time, he decided to talk and tell the police the truth. This is what the sentence is about. Step number two, which word does not fit the context here?
Finish.
Spanish, perfect. Stop. Or we usually say break silence. Good. Next.
The new government needs to cancel the good works, so the popular sentiment remains positive.
Hmm.
I answer.
Yeah, of course.
The new government needs to cancel the good work. The popular.
Popular sentiment. Okay, replace it.
They get at the popular. I think so, but I don't know.
But you gotta replace it. Replace it with something.
I'm thinking.
Can we cancel good work?
Uh, okay, so it's the new government needs to the wrong word is cancel.
Cancel, yeah.
Uh,
Because
we will
you
say
how
continue.
continue, perfect. Continue the good work. Next.
So 34,
Cert
13.
certain steps have been taken under the 5-year plans for accelerating the development process. So I'm talking about the operation to make some development and make development faster than before. And it was a plan for 5 years, and we have taken some steps. Which one here?
Stop.
Stops, yeah. I gave you a word. The first
Stop.
question. You remember measures, measures, steps, procedures. All of that is good. Next. I'm sorry.
Uh, I'm sorry that I have been unable to find a
Suitable,
suitable
suitable, yeah.
vacancy.
Vacancy, I mean a free job.
Okay. Vacancy for you. The tough is the most of the vacancies requires technical qualification that you
Qualification,
do.
you don't possess.
Yeah.
So the sentence here or this paragraph is about somebody who's apologizing for an applicant or somebody who wanted a job. And he told him that, I'm sorry, we can't find you a job because here, the problem that this job or all the vacancies need technical qualification, but you don't have technical qualification. So which one does not fit the context here?
It's tough.
Tough. I think you can replace it with the problem,
It's a
the
trouble or a
the
problem.
trouble, or we used to say the thing is okay. Good job. A writer like a spider. A writer, an author is like a spider. He writes a web. A spider writes a web. The creatures caught in the web have no substance, no reality.
Mm. It's the writer.
Writer, no. Writer is good.
Right, writers. I don't know.
Okay. The writer, break it down. Read the first part. The writer like a spider. So here I'm liking a writer to a spider. The spider that writes a web. Do we say that a spider write a web?
No,
Spider does not write a web. What do we do with the web? شبكة. ايش بنعمل فيها؟ spin. Spin a web, right? Spin a web, not writes a web. The problem here is writes a web. Spin should be like spin a web. Next, a helmet provides shade to your head when riding a bike.
uh, it's helmet.
So it's helmet. Helmet is not here. The wrong words are provides shade riding a bike.
White shade riding a bike. The helmet provides shade to your head while riding. What? It's shade.
Perfect. Protection, not shade. Shade is something we get from trees. The
Mm,
colors were beautiful last night, and the sun fell below the average at the sunset. Do you watch sunset?
no,
When the sun go, oh my gosh, you don't watch sunset? Not even
I
sunrise.
don't love the sun.
What do you do then?
I see the night, but
Yeah, night owl. Okay. So the colors were beautiful last night, and the sun fell below the average. You see, I'm gonna draw for you. This is the place that the sun goes down from, and this is the sun going down here. So, so we say the average? What is this called? This is called horizon.
right.
Horizon. All right. So the sun or the colors were beautiful last night, and the sun fell down below the horizon, Sarah.
Mm.
You know what I mean? You gotta
Yes,
watch the sun so you can answer the question. 39. You will have a good luck. You will have good luck if you eat good food and exercise regularly. Oh my gosh. I don't have any good luck, and I eat a lot, by the way.
you will have good luck if the
If you
if
eat good food and exercise regularly. I exercise, I eat healthy food, but I'm not
It's
lucky.
not lucky.
You will have good health.
Yeah, health.
Next, cities in early civilizations were hubs of knowledge where people could come together to trade goods. By the way, if you couldn't get the wrong word, you missed one step. Step number one, ask yourself, what is the sentence about? The sentence is about cities and towns in early civilizations. And those places, like, for example, like Athens, like they were like centers, trade centers where people come together to swap, to barter, to sell things and buy things. So this is what is the sentence about.
Okay, the site. Knowledge.
Knowledge. So we don't say knowledge. We're hubs of trade, hubs of commerce, tijara. All right. So you use your word trade or commerce. We're centers of trading. Like people in Dubai, they're too proud that Dubai is a center of trade, trading center. Next, tropical means
Uh-huh.
to hand down information and beliefs or customs from one generation to another. So here I'm talking about what? I'm talking about when parents and great grandparents pass down things to their children. So tropical means to hand down information, beliefs, and customs from generation to another.
Uh, Understand. It's customs.
So customs, tropical, no, customs like traditions. The problem here means tropical. Tropical means hot and rainy, but the right one here means traditional. So, like for example, it is traditional for men in Saudi Arabia to wear white thobes. And where did this tradition come from? I mean, parents and grandparents hand down this tradition from one generation to another. So, not tropical. Next, we were forced to continue our plans to go hiking because the rainy weather.
Uh, we're forced to continue our planes. It's planes.
Sorry,
It's planes.
we were forced to continue our plans. Why plans? Can we continue a plan? Sarah, ask yourself the question. What is it about? It is about a trip. People were going hiking, but actually it rained a lot. So they had to continue or cancel the plan.
Cancel.
Good job. If you make the narrative this way, you will spot the wrong word because simply you will find that this word does not fix the narrative. Make narrative, make a story of your sentence. Look at me, listen to me. I love studying stars, so I hope to major in ecology when I go to college. So this is a narrative. I'm gonna make this a story in my mind. So this is about somebody, and this guy here is obsessed with the stars, and he wants to go to college, and in college, he wants to study ecology. Nope. Ecology is about studying the environment, but he
Yeah, yeah.
wants to go to college to study the stars. So here he needs astronomy, not ecology. So ecology is wrong. Make your narrative, make your story, explain the sentence, then you will find the wrong word blocks your narrative. Can you make your narrative here? The waves at the beach were not small.
The
Eh,
waves at the beach were not small at all. In fact, they were tiny.
Make your own narrative. So the sentence talks about waves at the beach, and these waves were not simple. In fact, they were tiny. Oh my gosh, what the hell am I saying? In fact, they were tiny, but I said that these were not small. So here, the wrong one is tiny. It should be huge. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Next,
So I saw a shark at the beach. I didn't like it. It was friendly. The
make
shark is not friendly.
make your narrative. Okay, make your narrative friendly. I think sometimes you don't have to do all of this because save your time.
Mm.
46.
American football can be an easy sport. So it was advisable that all players wear helmets.
Uh, if you need, make your narrative, make your story. So start with this way. The sentence is about American football, and American football can be easy. So it's advisable. I mean that
Visible,
all
yeah.
people, all people advise you to wear a helmet. So do people wear a helmet? Yeah, find a paradox. Where is the paradox here? I'm saying that football is easy, so wear a
Okay.
helmet. So why should I wear a helmet if it's easy this way? So
Mm.
there's paradox here. Easy does not make sense here, right? Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Good, perfect. By the way, my job here is to teach you the skill. I don't have a magic stick, right? If you learn the skill and you practice it and you got the muscle, no question will stop you. Some people ask me to help them with JAT because not because I have a magic stick. I train my students until they get muscles. So the complicated recipe had a few ingredients. So what am I talking about here?
The complicated recipe.
Complicated recipe. What's wrong with that?
They had very few ingredients.
So look at what is the paradox here? What is a paradox? You're talking about a complicated recipe, and this recipe has few ingredients.
Too
So
few?
few, of course, few ingredients. Replace it with what?
Mm. More?
Simple. Yeah.
Recipe.
Listen to me. I can replace complicated with simple. This is one way. All right. Or you can replace few with lot of ingredients.
Okay.
All right. Myriad of ingredients. Too many ingredients. Lot of myriad. Lot of very. I don't think I can say very lot of ingredients. Does not work here. So it's better for me to change complicated because if you use the word lotta here, I can say very lot of ingredients. We don't say very lot of ingredients. Even we don't say very many. So it's better, it's safe to change this word complicated, okay?
Mm.
All right. If you
If you
do,
poorly, if you do poorly on tests, people might say you are smart.
so make your narrative
It's poorly?
poorly,
Yeah.
huh? Replace it.
If you have to.
But I'm sorry, poorly is not in the options here. The options were F, test, tests, say, and smart.
Okay, if you do poorly on test, people might say you are smart.
Let's imagine that X has got
It's a
20.
smart?
Smart, yeah. People might say that you're a fool.
Mm.
I could wait until our trip to Disney. So
Everyone.
here,
Okay. As I tried to go to sleep, fragments of Mickey and the Minnie Mouse floated around in my head.
so so here I'm talking about my visit to Disney, and I'm obsessed by this visit. So whenever I go to sleep, I see fragments of Mickey and Minnie Mouse floated around my head. So what is the paradox here? When we read
Fragments?
fragments, we never see fragments. We see, for example, images. We see,
Yeah.
yeah, go to sleep, images. Good. Without treatment, these blockages can restrict blood flow to the heart and cause chest pain or heart alarms. So here I'm talking about the consequences and ramifications of blood blockages. اللي هي الجلطات يعني.
Mm.
All right? So these actually can cause some chest. Yes, people with blockages, they feel pain in their chests and heart alarms. Do people with blockages have heart alarms?
No.
We say what? We say heart attacks.
Attacks.
Next, 35, 51.
The government stated that it had a diligent right to use much force as was necessary to regain control of areas by dominated
Terrorists. So this statement here, it talks about the government making a statement, and they want to say that they have the right, a right to use force to regain and take back the areas controlled by terrorists. But which right you're talking about? I'm talking about the diligent right. Diligent mean hardworking.
Mm,
So what is the paradox here? Do we say hard worker right?
no,
No, we usually say I have the legal right. Replace diligent with legal. Know
legal.
what I mean? Yeah. Or legitimate. We have a couple of questions here. I want talk. I'm listening to you.
Okay, the quality of reflection between individuals and the organization for which they work can be improved to the benefit of both parties. So I think
Huh,
it's reflection.
perfect. The quality of connection, interaction, cooperation, collaboration. 100 words, by the way. Next one.
The injured security guard was first rushed to a small private hospital from where he was shifted to a bigger civil hospital as his post deteriorated. I think it's post
Yeah, perfect. Not post. We say his
job.
health. His
Post, no,
health. Post is a job. But the injured security guard was first rushed to a small private hospital from where he was shifted to a bigger civil hospital as his health deteriorated. Deteriorated means got worse. Good job, Sarah. Any questions?
no, thank you.
That's it for spotting the contextual error. Step number one, find the meaning of the whole paragraph or the sentence. Step number two, ask yourself, what is it about? Step number three, make your own narrative. Step number four, which word contradicts? Which word does not swim with the flow of your sentences? Replace it to make sure that it's okay. And that's it.